Good evening, friends, and welcome to Fleming Stadium here at Wilson, North Carolina, as your Wilson Tops welcome in the Peninsula Pilots for their 7th matchup of the 2019 season. I'm Steve Granado. Thank you for tuning in here tonight. We welcome you to the broadcast level here at Fleming Stadium. It's Thursday night. Happy Thursday to all. And Wilson, well, they have a lot to do over the next couple of days. 3 games left here in the first half. That ends this upcoming Saturday. And it's just a 1-game lead right now in the Northern Division. Magic number, as the Tops enter play tonight, is 3. So any combination of wins and losses for the Edenton Steamers and wins for your Tops, well, it needs to get to the number 3 for Wilson to lock down a divisional crown here in the first half. But tonight, they'll send Nate Fiala out to the hill, an all-star who was just named it 2 days ago, and he will set out to the bump with a team-best 0.60 earned run average. A couple months ago, it would have been thought as a David and Goliath situation, but all of a sudden, David has become Goliath. The Newbury Park Panthers are shocking everybody in the LA Kings High School Hockey League. Now find themselves in first place over the defending champions, the Santa Barbara Royals. And, well, as you'll have it, that is tonight's matchup. As we mentioned, the Swamp Dogs coming in. This is the only time they ever come to Fleming Stadium in 2019, and this is the first of only 2 matchups between these 2 clubs. The Tops are going to send out Jacob Gilmore to the hill here tonight. He'll be making his Tops debut, so excited to see what the left-hander brings here to the Tops rotation. Yeah, you're right, guys. One thing we're looking out here for tonight, Kean Albandi, the senior, taking back to the floor. One of the leaders of this club. As you look towards him here this evening, need him to get about 10, 15 points. Runner takes off for second, poked out into right center field. That baby's looking for the gap, and it's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Coming around to score comes Jordan. Bartlett running on the play, has an easy cruise to the plate. 2-run double for Jared Carr. Tops lead at 3-1. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball back towards the middle. Devine flips on over quickly to look out. Spin throw to first is a beauty. Double play ball, races 2. 2-2. Bouncy ball. Bare hand stab by Gonzalez. Oh my goodness, he got him. Tip the cap to himself, CJ Gonzalez. It's the Tops debut for Jacob Gilmore. Let's go ahead and meet him. He was actually just added to the roster just a few days ago. He was actually added to the roster the day the Tops got rained out in Thomasville. So welcome to the Coastal Plain League, my friend, as he joins us from Illinois State this past year, as he was pretty good out of the bullpen. 3.71 ERA, as you see there, 2-2 record, and 21 appearances out of the pen for the Redbirds. His mother, Danielle, as a matter of fact, also was a Redbird at Illinois State. Base is empty with 2 outs. This one smoked left center field. Tough play for Cunningham. Back at the wall. Cunningham leaps. He caught it! J.J. Cunningham robs a homer in center field for the final out of the 3rd inning. What a play by J.J. Cunningham. Hello, Sports Center. 2 outs, runner aboard at first. That represents the tying run. Here's a line drive falling fast in right field, and it floats in there. Runner's going to try to go first to third. The throw from Nick Rose is on the money, and they got him! What a throw by Nick Rose on a line. 2 minutes to go. Here's a 2-minute warning. Riverside 60, Santa Barbara 52. They crawled back, but are starting to relinquish here at the end. Coco Miller, open 3, puts it up. Coco's got it! Knocked down a triple, and it's back within 5. Davidson inside the block, gets fouled, and she'll get this one to go. 3-point opportunity for a career high for Cooper. Cooper keeps it out high. Otto drives in right lane. Otto goes up, gets it swatted out of her hands by Lauren Lee. 10 to shoot for the Gulls. Get it to Tyke. Tyke wants to go to work. Step back, 2, nice look. And got the roll. Nice shot there for London Tyke. Chris crosses with Sahar, goes driving in. Thought about up and under. Here's Coco Miller. Open left wing 3, knocked it down. Down by 4, once trailed by 16. Gamage still going to work here. A little strong, swatted by Naren from behind. Picked up by Cooper, loose ball. Sahar comes to it, bounces around before it finds Cooper again. Cooper with 10 seconds, shot clock never reset. No one had possession of the ball. Here's Cooper, pull up, 16-footer, swish. Keelani Cooper knocks it down to put it back to a 5-point Riverside lead, 5.5 to go. Remember, last season in the semifinal round against Santa Barbara, the Burbank Cougars won a shootout 2-1.
Yeah.
So they have some experience in playoff shootouts. It'll be Ethan Vernick to go. Well, it's that pick your poison. Would you rather kill 2 minutes and lose your power play or face one shot? They'll get one shot, and it's Ethan Vernick. Everyone on their feet here at the TSC. Here comes Vernick up high! Burbank grabs a 2-1 lead.
Flipped out to Cox. Hacky sacks back to the possession here on the near side wall. Bullied around by Castino, she'll win the foot race. Lobdell in her own end with 30 seconds ticking downward. Gains speed up the gut. Lobdell cuts to her right now, gains entry on the right wing. Pulls it inside on the backhand, just rolled off of her stick.
Pass picked off by Gagnon. Great read there by the captain. Pulls a U-turn now as he's double teamed. Back to the right wing. Good feed for Rodrigue. On a tee, his slapper knocked down.
Gloved out of the sky, but not enough to handle there for Molly Henderson. They'll come back here for Caesars. Turnover, Gorbatenko. Wrister on its way, kicked aside, rebound there. Gorbatenko follows up, has it stuck between her blades. She tries to send it back in front on a last-ditch effort, but Cassie Hall comes away with a puck. Hall breaks in right wing, thinks about dropping to Steiner and does so. She pulls it in. Near the face-off dot, nice pass across. Trigger never pulled there for Malachino. She was tied up on the play.
Cameron Wicker has been held off the score sheet thus far tonight. He will win this face-off. Wrist shot hit Eamon Julian. Came from Noah Kangas. Face-off still favoring the Royals. Meanwhile, wrist shot high, scores! Elliot Berg, top shelf for your mother never dusts to tie the game.
Yeah, and definitely good shot by the Cougars there, and it's tough for the Royals.
Elliot Berg with an absolute missile. What a shot for the young gun. Sophomore Elliot Berg gets his 8th of the year. But again, no more than 2 goals allowed all last season in a single game for this Rams squad, and 4 the mark this year, which was just 9 days ago. So everything before that February 4th game. Here comes Abby Cook on a breakaway. Cuts left, burns the keeper and scores. Abby Cook's first playoff goal is a breakaway beauty. Waits and finds Granda. His attempted pass is split away and moved up for Ibarra. Ibarra on the outbreak. Crawford coming on the backside, and Ibarra continues with it. She finds a lane up ahead to Pineda. Moved out. Rebound there and wide on the putback try by Yisel Ibarra. Great chance there. Best chance of the day for Desert Mirage. And Yisel Ibarra had tons of room to shoot at, but just missed near post. A little bit of speed as well. She lines one into center field. That'll score one and go all the way to the fence. Chugging her way around third is Folks, and into third base with a stand-up 2-run triple to tie the game, Alyssa Horechko. It's a foul ball. McCullough 16 appearances last year, 15 of which complete games. Chalked up 6 shutouts. McCullough was great during her sophomore campaign. Strike 3 called, got it right down the middle. There's 2 down. Back-to-back looking for her 3rd of the day. On the bottom third of the order is Annalise Davidson, Jessica Wong, and Claire Dippenbrock. The first pitch is smoked here into center field, and it's going to one-hop off the wall. Stewart digging for second base. Wants third now as the ball comes into the infield and into third with a leadoff triple. Chloe Stewart begins the season with a 3-bagger.
And Pansino held CSUN to that 6-run mark.
Tight to the line, racing over, reaching over, falling over, and hanging on. What a play by Hannah Howell. They'll set this one backwards, smacked down by Nguyen. That's Jenny Nguyen for Lydia Toy now. And dug out nicely by Primiani. Full art saves. This one's up for Arias. Blocked immediately and smacked down by the senior Stephanie Quigley. The tallest on the court here today. And she just made her presence known with her first block of the evening. Lutheran entering with a 20-8 mark, 8-0 out of the Western League. These two teams are very, very close to each other. Obviously, Lutheran out of Laverne as Niogi sends it to the net. Out of Laverne, which is a stone's throw away from here.
but these two teams have not met each other since 2010. It was right here at this gym, and the Gulls came away with a 3-0 sweep. It's been quite some time, nearly a decade. Here's the first touch for Lydia Toy, who goes softly over for the kill. So Lydia Toy gets her first kill tonight, the 5'9" senior out of Pasadena, honored alongside the others here today. And Toy will go ahead and serve with a 2-1 deficit for the Gulls early going here in set number 1. This one's up for Primiani. Tipped along the way by Arias. Flip to the inside corner. What a move by Savannah Cespedes. Oh, we know Savannah has that in her bag of tricks. But boy, when that thing gets pulled off, it's a thing of beauty. Gulls up 19-8 and get the ball back here for Lydia Toy. And again, it's still been undefeated in games and sets thus far for La Quinta, 6-0. This one's for Toy, up for the block, and it goes right through the wickets on the field goal. Stephanie Quigley was over in the right direction, but Toy just split the difference. So back down by 1, Webb again. Kang pulls back and finds an open Castle. Castle with Weiss on the defense. 65 seconds, 13 to shoot. Kang in the middle, way up high. They got a break inside 5 meters at some point, and just kind of a botched play. Here's a turnover, and we're tied again. Eddie Moneta on the board, under 60 to go. A huge turnover right on the doorstep. Moneta didn't miss. Munguia with 5 to shoot. Munguia winds up and hits the crossbar. Rebound, long one, comes out to Goodson, who plays it back for Cabral. Then stretched out again by Whittingham into an area pass. Sophia Goodson wants to take it wide, keeps it there. Drops in, isn't guarded by anybody. She winds up and her shot stopped. Pender calling for it. Lydia Toy sees her. It's a long stretch pass. Pender behind the defense. Here she is all by herself. Pender scores to tie the game at 1. Caitlin Pender read that play, saw that Walnut drop back and completely forgot about her, and says thank you very much for the open opportunity. It's a 1-1 game.
Going from the bat to the glove, the outfield for you has seen a lot of shifts. I guess that is kind of the way to put it. Marquise Lanier, Corrigan Bartlett have been dealing with injuries. Corrigan's out for the season. Marquise is finally back in the lineup tonight at the DH spot. But you've been shifting in the outfield, center field, left field mostly. What has it been like for you to try and get comfortable in the outfield?
It's been really fun, honestly, playing different positions. I was in my school season, I played strictly right field for the most of the season.
Net minding in the first period and a half was really important. There was a chance there for West Ranch to get back in the game. How important was your goaltending today?
Yeah, it's tough that first starter got hurt. They had a chance really there.
Let's turn the ties now a little bit to TrackMan. Something that's kind of a buzzword around baseball over the last couple of years, using that data. Maybe some MLB fans at home might know about some of the analytics that come up on their screens. But TrackMan, very similar to that. How has it been for you implementing that into your pitching staff, and what are some of the things that you're seeing that has been able to help them?
So first and foremost, every pitcher wants to know how hard they're throwing. So the velocity side of things is always great to get them a little bit of feedback